offense with the addition of DeAndre Hopkins. Just what does he bring to that receiving core?
Another playmaker, another guy who for sure makes all the catches. You know, they throw the ball up to him, try to get him the ball in many different ways. The guys that we respect a lot, and it's gonna be fun to play against them.
And then a quick question about this defense and KJ Wright. Since he's made the switch over from Will to Sam, I mean, I know he said that he was preferred to play Will, but he's had some monster games at strong side. What allows him to switch over so seamlessly?
Just his intellect. He's so smart. He understands the whole defense like the back of his hand. And so he's able to really, you can move him into any spot because he knows it so well. He's so smart, and he's been playing amazing. He's made a lot of great plays, and it's been fun to watch him, make those plays like he's done all his career.
Thanks.
Jen?
The bye week this time was so much different than at any other point in your career. What did you personally get out of this, and what have you noticed that's different about the team coming out of it?
Well, you were kind of forced to stay at home, and so I think it allowed you to be with your family a little bit more and lock in and watch film a little bit more possibly and do those things. Really just kind of get away from the game. I think anytime you get an opportunity to kind of get away from the game, you come back fresh, come back rejuvenated, and I feel like that's how the guys came back.
AJ?
Bobby, Kyler Murray looks as good as he ever has. What did you see Monday that maybe you hadn't seen before, and how good that offense can be, and what's the game plan to try and slow him down?
I like this poise. I thought, when you watch the game, I don't feel like the first half or first couple drives were going the way that he would have wanted it, but you didn't see him panic. You didn't see him force anything. He just, figured out and started making plays. And obviously he started using his legs and started getting around on people. So, he's doing a great job for that team.
You're sort of used to having to go against that in practice with Russell Wilson, sort of a similar style. How much of an advantage does that give you, having somebody that you're going against every time look similar in style?
It's a little different. I think Russell's a little taller than him, so it's a little different. But it is good to have Russell and go against Russell.
Brady?
Hey, what's up, Bobby?
What's up?
What do you think your defense needs to do differently or better to get back to the level that you're used to playing at?
I think we just need to be more consistent. I think we need to be, just more locked in on our plays, and I feel like we'll be able to do that. I think this time off has allowed us to kind of refocus on the foundation and on the basics. And, so I definitely feel like consistency is something that we do. We've shown that, when our back is against the wall, it's fourth down or things of that nature, we can make plays, but we have to do that over the whole course of the game.
And a question about Dan Quinn, who obviously was here. What did you think of him as a coach, and what did you think of just the time that you were with him?
I thought he was amazing. He was very, very smart. Loved him as a person, loved him as a coach. Definitely feel like he's going to get another opportunity. Any team that get him is going to get a great coach, and so I'm praying for him and hoping that he gets another opportunity because he deserves it. I think he's a great coach.
Thanks.
Mike? Michael Sean Dugar.
Oh, my bad. I didn't hear you if you said something. Bobby, between you, Fitz, and D-Hop, there's a bunch of guys on the field this week who negotiated their own deals. What have you just kind of thought about more guys doing that? Seems like year after year.
I think it's important. I think it's important for, I definitely feel like the youth, the guys that are coming after us, to see that there's another option if they want to, if they, feel like putting their minds to it. Is possible, because I know there was a lot of media attention that was basically saying that players couldn't do their own deals, but there's been a lot of players that have shown that they can. And I think it's possible for anybody that wants to do it, and so I think it's just inspiring. Hopefully more guys do it, the right way, and I really hope more guys learn the business at the end so we can, walk away with the money that we earn.
Yeah, players, negotiating their own deals disrupts the status quo in a lot of ways. What do you think about that aspect of maybe a player movement of guys doing their own deals?
Well, anytime you do something that's not part of the status quo. It's going to catch a lot of attention, a lot of eyes. And so I think when you put yourself out there, don't be afraid to be different. The reason why you was kind of able to make it to the league is because you did something different than the people around you. And so this is no different. Doing something different, challenging yourself intellectually outside of the field that you play. And so I don't think it's anything that they need to worry about. I think it's something that people just got to get used to.
Thanks.
Bob.
Yeah, Bobby. Murray seems to be running a lot in the red zone. Do they seem to be doing anything differently with him, or using him really aggressively down there in terms of his running anyway? When they start to get down there and wanting him to get in the end zone? Or?
Who'd you say, Murray?
Yeah, Kyler. Yeah, Kyler Murray.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you're watching me so fast, and a lot of people when you get down there, you got all the weapons. You got D-Hop, you got Fitzgerald, you got Drake, you got so many different people that sometimes you forget that he's a weapon too. And so they'll start to play, make it seem like it's a pass play, and then he'll just take off and run it in. It'll be a design draw. And so we just need to be conscious that he is a part of the run game. He is part of the pass game, and we need to have our eyes on him at all times.
And they're going to have, I think, a few fans down there. Sunday, you guys have always played really well down there. Have you ever been able to put your finger on why you guys play so well down there at all? Or?
Not really. Arizona's hot. We like heat because it's not hot here, so maybe that plays a part. And then we have whenever we play in Arizona, I feel like our fans always show up, and they seem to take over the stadium. So maybe that's it too.
Matt.
Bobby, there was a report about an hour ago from Adam Schefter of ESPN saying that you guys are taking a hard look at Antonio Brown. I'm just curious, do you have a relationship with him, and what do you think about the prospect of him coming to Seattle?
I have not met him. I don't know him. I know people that know him. I'm pretty sure I've seen all the stuff that everybody else has seen. So I don't know if I have an opinion on somebody who's not here yet. Whether he's here, not here, I don't know. But I know that we have a great group of guys, and I'm confident in the guys that we have.
Art Teal.
Bobby, you've seen all kinds of quarterbacks and with all kinds of skill sets, the big, strong pocket passers, and I'm just wondering, with a guy like Murray, is he the most aggravating kind of guy that a linebacker has to chase?
I don't know if aggravating is the word, but I would say he's fun to play. I think he challenges. I think the offense as a whole challenges your eyes, challenges your discipline, because they got pullers going, every which direction. But you throw him in the mix and, watch him try to run away from defenders is fun to watch, and it's going to be fun to track down.
Greg.
There we go. Hi, Bobby. Sorry about that.
You good?
How have you played defense differently without Jamal Adams? What's changed?
I think the biggest thing is Jamal is such a great blitzer, and so I think that's the first thing that kind of, when you put on the film is you see teams have to account for him in the, blitzing game, and so I think that's the biggest thing is, when we call our blitzes and things of that nature. But I think Ryan Neal has done a great job thus far playing this season with the picks, with the big hits, and so he's been great.
And how much is I noticed you dropping in coverage. KJ Wright has made some plays 15, 20 yards down the field. How much is that what you guys had done for pretty much the last decade of a little more conservative coverages instead of as much blitzing?
What do you mean?
Well, Carroll talked about how you'd been giving up so many big plays that he thought you guys needed to keep plays in front of you, and some of that was deeper drops with his linebackers and safeties. And how much is that more familiar to how the defense played for the last decade?
It's pretty familiar. I mean, it's not when he says drop deeper, I don't think it's much deeper as people think. It's just putting me and KJ in the hook sometimes. Putting KJ out there, buzzing to the flat, and so you're just seeing us being on the perimeter and being down the field a little bit more. But it's something that we've always been accustomed to. Our guys have always been interchangeable, and so it's something that we can handle.
Thank you.
Tim Booth.
Hey, Bobby, you guys brought back Michael Kendricks to the practice squad today. What stood out about playing with Michael last year, and what maybe can he provide once he gets up to speed?
Just his speed. I think the first thing that pops off is how fast, how athletic he is. I remember one of the plays when he blitzed, the running back tried to cut him, and he jumped over the running back and hit the quarterback. And so he's a playmaker. He's going to go out there and make plays, and excited to have him back.
All right. Thanks, Bobby.
Appreciate it.